A physiotherapist will also help you get back any balance or dizziness problems, or resolve any balance or dizziness problems. And in my first physiotherapy visit, I was prescribed the vestibular integration infinity walk. This is a test that you can do at home to determine whether it's an exercise that you need to be doing. Basically, you walk in a figure 8 pattern while turning your head quickly to look at a visual target, which I'll show you here in a second. If you're exhibiting symptoms during this, or if you already have symptoms because your baseline is high and your symptoms increase when you're doing this, it means that you need to be doing this exercise 3 times a day at minimum, every single day for a few weeks, until your basically vestibular system is able to reintegrate through this retraining exercise. So the purpose of the infinity walk is to be able to walk and turn body and head without symptoms of dizziness and unsteadiness. Most of you will probably have symptoms when doing this exercise, even though you don't notice that you're dizzy or unsteady in your daily life. Okay, but this is a good test and you should do it anyway. And we'll go through a couple of progressions here in a second. So let me put this on full screen, and then I'll move the video camera over here so you can see it. Let's see. So you can see my 2 bottles there. The best way to do this is with liquor bottles that you're not probably drinking much these days anyway. So take 2 bottles. I've got my Beefeater here. First bottle, and then a couple feet away I've got my Glenlivet bottle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in a figure 8 pattern like this around the bottles. And then I'm going to adjust my camera here so you can actually see the target that I'm supposed to be looking at, which you're going to take a sticky note pad. I've got a yellow one here. And you're going to take a sticky note. You're going to put it on a target on the wall. So I've got one on a painting so you guys can see it here. And this is going to be the target that you're going to be focusing on. So what you want to do is you want to walk in that figure 8 pattern. When you get to the first bottle to make your first turn, you're going to make your turn. Oh, you know what, I'm going the wrong way here. You're going to make your turn, and your head is going to turn very quickly to look back at the target, okay? Target, keep your eyes on the target. Quick turn, target. Quick turn, target. Looking at the target. Quick head turns. Head turns have got to be quick, super quick. And you might even need somebody to help kind of like push you along here to get the figure 8 pattern going, because I was super confused at first and couldn't even make the figure 8 pattern happen. So ask a friend or family or loved one to help kind of like push you through the figure 8 until you get used to the pattern that you're supposed to be making. And what you'll find is that your symptoms will increase, possibly right away, or it might take a few turns, or you might have to go a bit faster than I went there. And once your symptoms increase, you're going to stop and you're going to ground yourself, and you're going to take a rest until your symptoms come back down. So the grounding exercise is very important in getting your body to recognize where it is in space and to stop the dizziness pattern from happening. You do this by looking at a point in space and grounding your feet on the floor and thinking and feeling about your feet on the floor. And that should help reduce the symptoms more quickly. Once your symptoms come back down, you're going to progress and you keep doing the exercise. When you get really good at that, you're going to make a progression. And sorry for all of you for these camera movements, I apologize. It's not very good for those of us with concussions. Give me a second here. How do I decrease my video size? All right. So the progression is to add a cognitive task like counting backwards by 3s, increasing the speed of your walking, or using a Padula cube to try and flip from red to green. I don't know what that means. increase the visual complexity of the target, or add a background noise for distraction. So adding any cognitive component while you're doing this will activate the multitasking part of your brain, and will probably, once you make that progression, you'll start to experience symptoms again, and you'll need to do these exercises 3 times a day at minimum for probably 2 to 3 weeks, and then you're going to go back to your physiotherapist and you're going to get retested again, and they'll probably give you new exercises. So even though I'm giving you these exercises, if you're getting symptoms from any of these, you need to go see an actual physiotherapist that specializes in concussion recovery, because they will keep you on track and keep track of your progress, and then increase the progression or complexity as it suits your specific recovery. Okay? Yeah, so I hope that helps, and I hope that you work on this and are able to reduce your headaches that are caused by dizziness and unsteadiness. Even though you might not be aware of it, it could be causing a lot of your headaches.